Thanks. Translation.
Of course, it's really important to play against the big teams because it enables us to gauge our level more than anything else. And we also know that if we're successful in our attempts to qualify the World Cup, then these are the kind of teams that we hope to be up against when we get to the World Cup. So it's really important, these kind of games. It's important to learn lots of things which we did tonight, and we'll be continuing to work on many of those different elements. But for the time being, I would like my players to really enjoy this victory, to savour the moment. They've worked really hard to achieve this victory. So congratulations to them, and then we'll be on to the next few games.
Okay, we're going to take two more questions. One hand right there. Okay, gentlemen. Yeah.
Alassane Seck, correspondant RFM Sénégal, BBC Afrique, le français pour l'Afrique. Félicitations, coach.
Merci.
J'ai été très impressionné et vous avez les félicitations de Amdi Faye, votre teammate, ex-Newcastle, Charlton et Portsmouth. Il m'a demandé de vous poser une question. Le côté gauche du Sénégal a été très bien huilé aujourd'hui, contrairement au côté droit. Qu'est-ce que vous avez en plan pour faire à l'avenir? Deuxième question, je vais poser ça en anglais. You managed to match England in the midfield. How do you manage to do that?
Au milieu de terrain, vous étiez égal à l'Angleterre. Et vos joueurs étaient placés dans les mêmes endroits que les joueurs anglais. Donc, comment vous avez fait ça?
Oui, je pense qu'on a des joueurs, on est fort dans tous les compartiments du terrain et parfois, surtout au milieu, on est très très fort. Aujourd'hui, on l'a montré sur ce match et au fil des matchs, on voit que ça grandit, les joueurs trouvent leur marque. Aussi, il y a des automatismes parce que à un moment donné, il y a eu des joueurs qui jouent plus ensemble. Donc, je pense que c'est très important. Mais après, si vous me dites que aussi sur la première question, notre côté gauche a plus fonctionné, je pense que le côté droit. Après, c'est sûr que sur leur jeu, c'est basé sur l'autre côté. Nous, sur notre jeu, on pouvait le mettre aussi sur le côté opposé parce qu'ils ont un côté fort, et comme chaque équipe. Et nous, je pense qu'aujourd'hui, notre côté gauche a bien fonctionné. Aussi, le côté droit a bien fait le rôle qu'on les a demandé et ça a payé. Aujourd'hui, c'est la victoire d'une équipe, la victoire d'un groupe qui s'est sacrifié, qui ont montré de belles choses et je pense que ça, on doit le garder parce que c'est pour gagner des matchs de haut niveau, on a besoin de tout le monde.
Amdi Faye.
Excusez-moi, et aussi Amdi, c'est un frère.
Ah oui,
c'est un frère qu'on a joué ensemble et aussi je profite là parce qu'on échange beaucoup. Je profite là de lui passer le bonjour.
Okay, so there are several questions. First and foremost, the gentleman was very impressed by the performance, and he was speaking just after the game now with a former teammate of the coach, Andy, who played for Newcastle and Southampton, if I'm not very much mistaken. Portsmouth, yeah, so a whole series of... Okay, so as you've heard, he played in the quarterfinal against Sweden as well, this chap. And he was particularly impressed by how good Senegal were this evening on the left, and was wondering how you're going to try and balance that out a little bit more and be strong on the right as well. And the coach replied that, of course, yeah, he's really nice to hear the praise coming from his former teammate, and he's a good friend of his, and he's really pleased to hear that. But the answer to the question is, and then there was another question about how did you match up England in the midfield, because you seem to be able to do that today really well. And the answer to that is that I think we're strong in all areas, and today we were especially strong in the middle. I think that some of our players have been growing into the game a lot more. They're beginning to click together, possibly, of course, well, almost certainly because they're playing together a lot more. And then the answer to your question about whether we played more on the left or the right, I think we felt at one point that England was stronger down one side, so we'd go down the other side, and I'm sure that that's how teams do play. They try to take advantage of the opposition's strengths or weaknesses. But ultimately, this was all about a team victory, and I think that's important to say that the team deserves it today, but they deserved it as a team.
Thanks. We're going to take the last question, please. Yeah.
Bonjour.
Merci.
quel bilan tirez-vous après ces 2 matchs amicaux et que pouvez-vous nous dire sur l'intégration des nouveaux joueurs?
Oui, le bilan, bon, je pense
Okay, or you'll ask the question after. Okay.
Yeah, the question was, so what's your kind of like trying to draw your conclusions perhaps from the 2 friendly games that you've played in Ireland and in England, and a few words perhaps on the new players that you've been feeding into the team.
Oui, le bilan c'est plutôt positif parce que là sur 6 points on en prend 6, donc c'est bien, même si on pouvait faire mieux, mais maintenant c'est comme ça, on va continuer à travailler. Après les nouveaux joueurs ont apporté, ont montré de belles choses et maintenant c'est un groupe. Je pense que pour intégrer dans ce groupe c'est tellement facile que quand on est nouveau on sent même pas qu'on est nouveau, et c'est quelque chose qui facilite l'intégration des nouveaux, et je pense qu'une fois qu'un joueur il arrive dans l'équipe du Sénégal, il n'a plus envie de repartir. Donc c'est quelque chose de bien, et ça faut en féliciter surtout les cadres de l'équipe qui intègrent bien les joueurs qui viennent d'arriver, et aussi et tout le groupe.
So yeah, I think overall I can only say that my view is that it's been a positive couple of games. Quite clearly there are always things that we can do better, and we'll be working on that to improve in the future. In terms of your question about the new players, then I think, yeah, we've been able to bring some new players through. We're trying to help them to feel at home within the team, so that they don't feel like newbies anymore. They feel like part and parcel of the group. And of course, once you play for your national team, once you play for Senegal, you're never going to want to leave the squad. You're going to want to stay part of it, and that's the kind of spirit that we're hoping to give to them. And I'd also like to congratulate all my staff as well for the way in which they've helped to integrate and bring on board the new players.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you also for welcoming us in this beautiful City Ground Stadium. Thank you.
Thank you.